Hello everyone, it is early morning time and I decided to do a live this morning because I just had a wave of inspiration to come on here and speak to you, because I've been wanting to do some money talks for some time, but I'm always doing vlogs, so I never get a chance in my vlogs to talk about money, and I keep saying I'm going to do it. I did say it in this video. I think I've said it in the video that I'm going to be uploading next week, that I'm going to be talking about money, but I forgot that I had live on here, so I said I might as well come on and speak to everybody. And it's very early, it's about 5 in the morning, but this is the best time to do it, so because you know life gets hectic and etc, so might as well do it while my daughter's sleeping and she's not running around everywhere doing whatever she's doing. So let's get straight into it. So I had a revelation, yes, because I've been reading money books on how to gain more money, yeah, and I've been like in anguish, and I've been in a lot of problems like internally for years, and when it comes to money, I don't think people are really looking at their inner self. And like, let me get a book if I can find it. I don't know if it's going to be easy to find, but I think it should be up here somewhere. I'm hoping I can see it, because I cleaned up this back room as well. And Sod's Law, I can't find anything. And before I could find everything, because obviously I knew where everything is. So I'm saying about this book now, I think, yeah, I found it. I found it. So I have to get used to this new room and where I've put everything now. So basically, yeah, I've got this book by Esther Hicks, and you really have to read your stuff. Don't just, because people just want things and they're just buying things, and this was what was happening to me. But read it, really read your stuff, because she talks about feelings in here, and it's something I haven't been taught at school or through parents. You know, everyone tell you, you know, if you're upset, you're not supposed to feel. But no one's really sat down, because obviously my grandparents were Jamaican and I got brought up by them. So no one really got you to understand your feelings. Let me just start there, feelings. And I was like, because I'm not going to like rush all of this, because there's no point, you got to get this one. And I was like, yeah, don't really know at all about them, because I've been brought up to say, you know, it doesn't matter. My feelings do not matter. So I got a revelation this morning when I was reading one of my money books, that your feelings do matter big time. You have to tap into them, and you have to know through meditation, because it's through meditation I found this out, and through peace, that you have to understand what you're feeling when it comes to money. Are you feeling good? Are you feeling sad? You know, and which feeling is the best, and why are you feeling sad about money? Because this is a conditioning that has been placed inside of us to say basically that money is maybe hurting you, there's not enough of it, or you're confessing there's not enough of it, or you're around people that don't have enough and they're doing the same thing, so everybody in your circle is talking the same type of lack talk, or no one's really teaching you about it, or people are telling you they're richer than you, so you must follow their ways, and they're not really understanding how they really made money. Because there's many mentors out there that I feel, because I've listened to loads of people, are not really teaching me how to make money. And it comes from within. Money comes from within. And people like to throw that word around like it's a pie in the sky type of word. But you can't just be throwing words around when it comes to people's understanding. People need to have a proper, thorough understanding on how to make this money. And it is via your feelings. Okay? So that's where my introduction starts. Now, if you you have to find the time. If you really, really want money, you have to find the time to tap into what you're feeling about money. Now, it dawned on me that I always want to spend money. Not because I'm into spending, but I like the latest fashion. I like to get my hair done. I like to get my nails done and my feet done, manicure and pedicures. I like to buy clothes. Now, I've got far too much clothes. And what I'm seeing is I'm not satisfied. Okay? Now, I've got like lots of other nice things to do, which I'd rather be doing via my singing and perfecting my singing skills, but I'm not focused on that, and I don't have to spend money on that because I've got all my tools, I've got everything for it. So it dawned on me, hey, something's not right here, because I want to put time into what's more important to me. Singing is more richer to me, but I've not been spending my time on it. I've not been focusing on it the way I should be, because I'm too busy running around trying to get my image together. Now, that's causing me to feel poor. It's not causing me to feel rich, because that's not my destination. I want to bring more money in, and I'm not going to be bringing more money in if I'm spending. Obviously, that's not rocket science for anybody. So I had a revelation to say, you can do this and you can save up to such and such a time, because I've given myself a goal. Now, when I was saying this to myself, I was feeling this really bad feeling inside of me. And I stopped and I sat down and I said, no, enough is enough of this. And then I picked up this book, which is a recommendation from me. This is a must read. This is How to Attract Money. Now, when you read this book, read it slowly. Do not read it fast, because if you read it slowly, you're going to miss the important bits that you're supposed to understand. And I do recommend getting this book as well, Money and the Law of Attraction. Money and the Law of Attraction. Literally, I feel like people like to speed through books, maybe because they're not interested in reading, but be interested. If it's about you growing your money, be interested in reading these books and take your time. Like, I just read a paragraph and I got this revelation to come on here and talk to you. Now, I wasn't planning to do a live at all, but like I said in my video that I'm going to be uploading, I did say I'm going to talk about how to attract more money in my vlogs, which I'll probably get round to as well. So anyway, because obviously my journey, I've grown in understanding money, and it's not just basically, you go out there, you work and you get it, because you can go out there and work and you're ending up drudging away and you're not feeling rich either. There's people that are making lots of money and they're still not feeling rich because they're not feeling rich. You have to feel it. So basically, I'm going to go back to what I was saying. I literally had this horrible feeling inside of me, and I've been having this feeling for some time. And you know why? Because I was born into scarcity. I was born into people that was always complaining about money. I was born into a lifestyle where people didn't believe that, they were rich within themselves, and they were going by their outside circumstances and they were going by what they had in their bank account every single month, and they wasn't trying to find and push to say that this money is to do with your internal self, saying that you feel good, you feel comfortable, within yourself. If you want something, know it's not that important right now. You haven't got it for a reason, but if you haven't got it, you have to put it inside of you and say, that's mine. And it's as simple as that. So it might not be in your physical world right now, but you can't be spending your time being stressed out and upset about not having it, because if you see yourself not having it within yourself, when I say within yourself, is that feeling. How are you feeling when you say, hey, you want this car, a certain car? How are you feeling about it? You have to feel good about it. You have to feel excited about it. You have to feel that, that car is mine. inside. You have to feel it. We're talking about our inside state. Yeah. Look within yourself. This is what it's meant when it says, look within yourself to see how you're feeling. A lot of in life, we have to feel good with everything. We can't really be going around feeling unhappy about anything, because it ends up making us less and feeling, you just don't have a good feeling, you know. So this is what I had. I saw this gap within me, what was showing me that every time I'm planning to buy something, or I've got a plan to put savings in place, I get upset about it, and I don't want to wait. I've noticed about myself. So it's causing me to feel down. And I never knew this about, I never knew this. I knew I'd get upset, but I never knew that I was doing that to myself within, you know, because I was taught certain habits, you know, in my past. So you have to understand your bad habits. That's what it's called when it comes to how you're feeling it within. So I've said, and I've turned it around today, and I've released, I call it a money block. I've released one today, and I've said to myself, basically, I'm going to sit down here today and write down exactly what I'm going to do to achieve this goal I've got. I've got a goal, and I'm going to achieve patience as well, and I'm going to fill up my time doing what makes me happy during the time that I have to wait for what I want. And I've put goals in place where I'm going to save more and I'm not going to spend more. And I've put goals in place where I'm going to feel what I'm feeling. I'm going to monitor my feelings every single day now, because now I've found out that it's my feelings, that they are, to be honest, far too much sadness, you know. And I never knew that I was doing that to my, I call it auric field, my inner world, you know. All the time bringing too much anguish to my inner world, you know. And it obviously was a humongous blockage, because I never knew it was there, because I've been brought up to believe that I was poor. And this is a very big hindrance for a lot of people, because I would try and explain it in depth as I go along on my YouTube page, because I have to take another direction, because I really want to help people make money. You have to, and I'm saying this, you have to know what you're feeling when it comes to money. Does money scare you? Do you think you're never going to make any more money? Do you think that you're poor? You've got to look at all of these things within yourself. When you hear the word money, what type of feeling does it give you? When you see the money that you're making, do you feel like that's all you can achieve? Like here, I've got a money goal. Okay? And I was questioning myself yesterday, how is it that I have not accomplished my money goals yet? I was answering these questions, and I've got, I don't know if you can see behind me, here on my affirmation wall, because I've got affirmation wall, I've got a law of attraction check of how much I want to manifest. And here I've got my gold cards here, and I've got manifestation, law of attraction checks here as well. Okay, so I have been doing all of the work that, you know, the law of attraction has, you know, taught me, and I'm grateful, but I didn't tap into really what they were saying, because I can't say I wasn't tapping into what they said. I literally ended up not realising that my feelings were hindering me and making me feel ill. I was feeling down too much about the situation because I just wanted everything to come quickly, but I was programmed, let's use that word, wrong, obviously. So my programming was full of scarcity. Absolutely loads of scarcity inside of me, which caused me to get thoroughly ill to the point where I will talk about that when the time is right. And my journey and my evolution is changing because I'm growing, because it is about I grow, you grow, we all grow together, you grow, I grow, we all grow together, because I'm still growing. I didn't come on here pretending that I was something that I'm not. It's like, obviously I can't reveal every part of my life because a video can't do that, but I have tried to authentically show my true journey so you can grow in areas that I know you're going to pick up something. Whether we're on the same journey or not, you will pick up something. So basically, I have found out a humongous revelation that it's my feelings, because I'm telling you something, it's going to change my health state around as well, because I'm still on the journey, because I don't know, it's such a big sin for something like this to happen to somebody. If you're living in severe poverty, you have to make some changes within yourself, make small baby steps, because we're in anguish outwardly to have money, yes, but the outer world cannot show you what you need, because you will have to go and work for an organisation, but still you might still be suffering the poverty within you, because if you lose that, say, that 6-figure job, you are still going to be in the same mindset where you're still going to be thinking poor. So it's best to work on your internal world so you never feel poor, because you'll never run out of money then. So basically, like I said, I've set goals down and I'm going to be writing them on my goal card here. Okay, so the goal is 2, and I'm going to write it as I'm talking to you. 1, focus on my feelings towards money. And that's what I'm going to meditate on. Anytime anytime I think of money, I will be meditating to see how I'm feeling. And I'm going to also focus on reading about money. So that is money management. I'm going to look about my money management as well, which I have got some templates, which I'll talk about another time. So I've got my goals for, ready, and I'm going to replace my old beliefs. I'm writing this down with new beliefs. And this is what I'm going to be working on, and I'm going to be saving, and I'm going to be patient and happy. And this is what I'm writing down. I'm just writing happy about money. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Patient about money, and I'm going to fill, that's what I'm feeling, fill up the gaps with rich activities and everything that makes me feel happy and rich. So I go to the gym, that makes me happy and rich. I go and I sing, learning because I've got to tune up my voice. I can sing, but I've got to tune up my voice. So I sing, And I do have a thing. I just talk about the 2 activities I do. So these areas, they enrich me. So I'm going to spend time doing that other than thinking about spending right now, because I can't spend right now because I have to focus on being good with my money. I don't need to spend all of the time. That's a bad habit that I've got. That's what I'm noticing. Okay, so saving for me right now is going to be beneficial to me. Some people don't need to save. Some people can just spend because they've got enough money to do that. I'm in a position where to make me richer, I have to save. So that's a good thing. That's a positive. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with waiting for the latest scooter or the latest car or the latest holiday. There's nothing wrong with waiting. And that's what life is telling me. But there's some people be watching another person, and that person might be travelling all around the world, and then I might be watching them and thinking, oh, I'm bored, I need to be doing it. No. Stop. Don't do that to yourself. Because if you watch another person and compare yourself, you're gonna feel lack. That person is doing their thing. That's great for them. Yeah, they felt more richer because they just had probably that upbringing where their parents were showing them how to make money via a skill. They may have had a skill before somebody else, but there is no guarantee that they feel rich within themselves. So that it's more important to have the feeling of richness. So someone could be jetting around all around the world and end up very unwell because they don't know how to feel rich. And feeling rich is the most important thing. So let's talk a bit more about how to feel rich, because that's what's most important. Like, you could be sitting here today and have maybe a loaf of bread, yeah, in the cupboard. Now, if you're happy about that loaf of bread, yes, and you feel good about that loaf of bread, that you can make toast with that loaf of bread, you can have that loaf of bread all by itself. You can cut that loaf of bread up, and you can do so much different thing on that loaf of bread. You got to be creative, and you can laugh about it and have fun within yourself. You're seeing all of this, remember, and you're daydreaming about what you can do with this loaf of bread, and you're laughing to yourself and giving yourself good energy, good feelings. You're going to be all right. Do you understand? Right? And it's the same thing with money. You mess about with it within yourself, and you have a good time with it. Yeah? So when you see money inside, and this is what people need to be doing, rather than all the time thinking about how they're going to accumulate it outwardly. Because this is what a lot of people are taught, you know. And then work. No, spend some time visualizing. Most of the time, you should be spending your time visualizing about it, because it's your inner world that is most important. And then ways will come. The money will come when you can internalize it happily. I can't even say that word. You know what I'm saying? HAPPILY, happily, inside of yourself. If you don't reprogram yourself within yourself to see the happiness of money, you are going to be buggered. Yeah. So I'll spend my time, because I meditate a lot. I walk, meditate, you know, and I'm going to look at all of the problems because they're inside of me. So I have to undo the bad habits. So once I see them, I'm going to replace them straight away with happy money thoughts. Because it doesn't matter that I might not have it today, what I'm looking for, but I will replace the happiness inside of me. Do you understand? Because I have to. And that is how you receive money. You will not receive, you can receive it by getting a job and what have you, but are you happy getting up, going to that job? That's what's most important. You have to feel the goodness of it. There is no point And going there, that's scarcity, and you don't feel good. And then you're getting a good paycheck at the end of the month. You're not going to feel rich. Money is within. Richness is within. Wealth is within. But this is all the same word. So you spend your time every single day. If you can do it 3 times a day, where you see yourself with what you want. You see yourself surrounded with money, and you laugh. Make sure you're laughing with it, because if you're not laughing with it, that means you're not happy with it. And if you're not happy with it, don't try to get it, basically. And feel comfortable with money today. Do not feel that it's hard. Like, I don't care if you can't pay your bills right now. I don't care if you're in debt right now. I don't want to hear about any of the excuses, because this is how I have been. I don't care about any of the excuses. Say it as it is. Feel it as it is today. Feel that you have within. I'm talking about, remember, within. Don't give yourself the anguish feelings inside. Give yourself the good feelings inside. Yeah. If a trigger, because I call it a trigger, or if an uncomfortable feeling comes up within you, that means it's a money block. That means it's an old conditioning that's been ingrained inside of you. It could be, it's called your DNA. Your parents give you your DNA. Okay, your peers give you your DNA, your environment gives you your DNA. So you have to undo the old programming within yourself. When we call it programming means like a computer package. They've put that computer package together the way they want you to see it. So how do you want to see yourself? Do you want to see yourself always feeling depressed and down about money? Or do you want to see yourself happy knowing that you are already rich today? Because if you don't see it today, you're just going to ruin your life by getting unwell, because it makes you unwell. We're not supposed to feel poor. God didn't put us on this earth. God never gave us poor feelings, never. It's just that we ended up surrounding ourselves with this scarcity mindset, and it's everywhere now. So I feel like my calling is to support people to understand the God-given truth that I've been given. Yeah, there's no point in me keeping it to myself. Yeah, everything God gives to me, I would like to share with another, and I will hope that this video reaches many people. So remember, and I will be doing more videos about this, get this book here and read it slowly. Do not read it fast, and read it more than once. This book would be very beneficial to whoever is looking to make more money. Money is not outward. Money is within. It always starts within. And then we've got this money book here by Esther Hicks, Money and the Law of Attraction. So you look at any of your ill feelings, I call it, any feelings that you feel like, for instance, I've overspent, and I could have avoided it, but something was telling me you just do it, and you don't worry about this situation right now, because I'm in a pattern where I like to have a certain amount of money saved up in my bank account. So I came out of my comfort zone, but even though I came out of my comfort zone, I'm still supposed to feel comfortable. I'm not supposed to fret, and I could feel myself fretting and worrying. I said, no, I just spoke to myself, no, you take that out of the way right now. Do not allow yourself to put these type of feelings inside yourself, and you now have to replace these feelings, because you've been having these feelings for years, and it's not bringing you what you want. Okay, so I'm going to be going, because I don't want this live to be too long. Focus on how you're feeling. If you've got, like, it doesn't, I'm going to stress it again. It doesn't matter what you're going through right now. It doesn't matter if your car's broken down. It doesn't matter if you can't get onto that holiday. It doesn't matter if you can't pay that bill. You have to get this. What matters is, because you've obviously put yourself in a routine outwardly that you feel like everything's supposed to be like this, and this, and I've got to keep up with this, and this. No, if you're looking to make more money, you have to put the good money feelings inside of you and change your programming to receive more. If you're serious about receiving more, you will do this for yourself. So look at and monitor yourself and look at every single time you may curse money, because if you're cursing it, that means you don't love it. And every time you're in a situation where you can't have what you're looking for today or in the next couple of months, or even if you can't reach it in a year or two, I mean a year, because you should be all right. I'm going to say a year. If you're putting into practice and making more, I'll give you that timeline, a year. Then don't put money down. I don't care what you're going through outwardly. Do not put money down. Play a game with yourself where you are just praising money every single day, because you have to allow money to be your best friend. If you really want money, it has to be your best friend. So say for instance you're going shopping and you don't have enough for the food. Say, yes, I've got more than enough money for food. Just pretend. Just pretend. Yeah, I've got more than enough money for my car payment. Yeah, I've got more than enough money for that car. I've got more. Just keep pretending that and say, I love money and money loves me. I love money and money loves me. And I've got this affirmation here that I want to tell you as well. This patch is in the way. And I don't know if you're going to see me because my light is dark in this area. So it says, money is forever circulating freely in my life, and there is always a divine surplus. So write that affirmation down and say it like at least 3 times a day. I'll say it again. Money is forever circulating in my life, and there is always a divine surplus. Yes, so say that to yourself every single day. Also, with money affirmation, if you're doing money affirmations, I'm going to leave on this point because I forgot about this as well. And that affirmation is from this book as well. So if there's an affirmation that doesn't feel good within you, because sometimes, because there might be so much lack within you where you have unconscious beliefs where constantly moaning about money. Basically, you constantly be telling you that you're bored. No, you can't. And this, it'll just be niggling at you every time you're trying to change your money blueprint. Yeah, it will just be telling you things, and it will come up. Don't worry about it. It will come up in your mind where it's going to be telling you lies and telling you that you're poor and telling you that you don't have enough and telling you that you can't do this and you can't do that, and it will try and put you in a mini prison inside. It will try and lock you in. Yeah, but through that time, that's the form of scarcity. You have to find affirmations that resonate with you. Like you might say to yourself, I'm abundant. If a thought comes up that says you're poor, quickly turn it around and say, I'm abundant. If that word resonates with you, fine. If it doesn't, if it conflicts you, don't say that word. Okay? Look for another word that feels more easy. It makes you feel at ease. You need to find words where it's making you feel comfortable. Yeah. So look for your money words. Go and look at affirmations. I think most people that are in real severe poverty need 1-word affirmations where they tell themselves they're successful. You can say, I'm successful. No, successful. Just say successful. 1 word. Or say abundant. Yeah. So, or just say financial. Like financial. Just say some money words. Say money. Yeah. And don't run away from these things. Yeah. So find words, oh, I'm successful. You're not going to think that you're successful. If you don't feel like you're successful, look for something that you did succeed at and write down everything that you did succeed at. Okay, so I'm going to leave it there. I will be talking about this more. I probably will be going over old grounds as well, because it's good to have repetition. The reason we need repetition is because we need to undo the old programming. And remember, you will always be saying something that you've said all your life. Yeah, so don't feel upset with the repetitions that I will be talking, because we're all going to release these scarcity money mind blocks, and we're going to replace them with good, rich feelings, so we can all bring in more money, because we're going to conquer those financial goals. My goal is, and my way of talking is always towards financial freedom, financial ease, where you can live the life of your dreams. Okay, and it's not a pie in the sky cliche slogan that I'm saying. We really have to tap into our inner world to know that we're more than likely putting money down every single day. You know, because we live in a matrix that, you know, basically boxes us into a world that makes us believe that we don't have enough. It's called scarcity. So we have to release this scarcity mindset and play a game, because kids play games. You have to make believe this, whether you like it or not. And don't get at yourself. This is not, again, you're going to add to your problems where you're going to get at yourself if you've not played the game right. It's not about that either. Be compassionate to yourself. It's called self-compassion. Be compassionate to yourself, okay? Self-compassion. Be self-love, self-care. Make sure when you're going through this journey, you're not putting yourself down either, because that can be another massive issue to your health. Now, we're looking about our well-being as we go along on this journey. This doesn't have to be hard. Set down your goals. Let me write goals on the top. Set your goals. Okay, look at your money management. Go and research money management, and I will talk more about money, because I feel like it's important, you know, and I've been led to want to talk about money on my channel, because I've been doing a lot of vlogs and buying a lot of things, etc. But I feel like I want to help people and myself still grow their finances. So this is a goal card that I've wrote all my goals on. I've probably got more, but as I go along. And also another suggestion, try and bring a notepad and pen around with you wherever you go. Have one in your bag, because a lot of things come up when I walk around, and I never have my pen and paper with me, because it's good to write things down. Alright, so I'm going to leave it at that note. Okay, like I suggest, I've shown the books twice. Note, pen and pad, goals, affirmations. I've shared a lot today. Apply what you want to apply, take away what you don't want to take. If anyone's got anything to say, just leave it in the comments and we can have a talk about money, because it's good to talk about it as well, and it's good to get rid of those old outdated beliefs that we've been taught growing up. God bless our parents and our grandparents and our guides, our elders. I'm not getting at them, but knowledge is power, and I read books. All right, love you all. Remember, I grow, you grow, we all grow together. You grow, I grow, we all grow together. So I see you in the next Diva Glitz Lifestyle Live, and I will be uploading a new Diva Glitz Lifestyle video, more than likely Thursday. I'm trying to get a specific day that I upload, but I was all over the place, so I wasn't really able to know the day. And I don't want to say a day and it doesn't get done. I like to be a free spirit. When it happens, it happens. But I will get myself more a scheduled organisational way of being. Yeah, but everything's in the making. And I will talk to you more soon. So have a beautiful day. It's early for me. I've got this live out. And make sure you focus on what you want. And if you say you want it, make sure you're focusing on it, because we say we want things, but we're not really focused on the fact that this was supposed to make us happy, what we wanted. All right,